The Washington Commanders are facing a massive risk this week as the NFL Draft finally arrives because one wrong move at number 7 could set this franchise back for years. We are sitting in a prime spot to change our future, but the pressure on the front office is reaching a breaking point right now. If we don't land a true star, we might waste this golden opportunity to finally catch up to our division rivals. Please help us hit our goal of 500 subscribers on the channel and to leave a like. We really need your support here today. Dexter Lawrence Stew was recently moved in a big trade, and that just shows how much the landscape of our division is shifting before the draft. Our general manager, Adam Peters, made it very clear that we are not going to help our rivals get better during this important week. He spoke to the media and said that trading a top 10 pick to a team in the NFC East is just not something he will consider doing. This is a very big deal because it shows that he understands the history and the heat of these rivalries. He joked about having to beat these teams no matter what day of the week the game is played on. He knows that the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles are always looking for a way to stay ahead of us. By keeping our 7th pick or trading it to a team outside of our division, he is protecting our future. We need to make sure that we don't give a player to a rival who could come back to haunt us for the next decade. The draft is all about getting better, but it is also about making sure your enemies don't get better either. Our manager is staying firm on this rule, and it makes a lot of sense for a team trying to rebuild. We have seen teams make mistakes by trading within their own group before, and it usually ends up hurting them in the long run. The 7th pick is very valuable and many teams want it, but the price for a rival would be too high to even think about. Peters said he wants to do what is best for our team and only our team. This means he is looking at the big picture and not just the immediate phone calls he gets on draft night. The division feels like it is up for grabs lately, and we cannot afford to give away any advantage. We have a chance to leapfrog the other teams if we play our cards right this week. Staying away from deals with the Cowboys or Eagles is a smart move that fans should be happy to hear about today. It shows that the new leadership in Washington has a backbone and a clear plan to win for us. We are tired of seeing other teams succeed at our expense, and this new policy is the first step in changing that now. Jackson Dart is a name that everyone is watching as the draft gets closer, because he represents the kind of young talent that can change a team. While he might be heading to a rival, we have to look at how a player like this fits into the modern game of football. This young quarterback has a lot of energy and a strong arm that makes coaches very excited to work with him. He plays with a lot of heart, and he is not afraid to take risks when the game is on the line. When you look at how he moves on the field, you can see that he has the tools to be a starter for a long time. He is the type of prospect who can lead a huddle and make the big throws that win championships in January. We need to be aware of players like him because they are the ones we will have to stop on Sunday. This young quarterback is very good at reading defenses and finding the open man under pressure. He has a natural feel for the pocket and can escape when things break down around him. Even though he is young, he shows a level of maturity that you don't always see in college players. He is a hard worker who spends a lot of time watching film and learning the playbook. If a team builds around him correctly, he could become a very dangerous threat in our division for many years. We have to be prepared for the challenge of facing a talent like this twice a season. It shows why our draft picks are so important this year. We need to find players who can compete with this level of talent and come out on top. The draft is a gamble, but a player like this makes the choice much easier for a scout. He has the size and the speed to survive in the professional league where everyone is bigger and faster. We are looking for our own stars who can match that intensity and lead us back to the playoffs. Every move we make this week is about finding the right fit for our system and our city. We want players who have the same fire and passion that this young quarterback shows every single time he steps onto the grass to play for his team, so we must be very careful with our own selections during this busy time. This situation matters so much because it could help them win more games right away if they make the right choice. If we use our pick to get a great player, we improve our own roster and keep our rivals weak. This is a simple way to look at it, but it is the truth of how the league works today. If we trade with a team like the Eagles, we might give them exactly what they need to stay on top of us. We want to be the team that everyone is chasing instead of always being the ones trying to catch up. Making smart decisions now will lead to more wins on the scoreboard this fall. It will make the fans happy, and it will make the players believe in the system. When a team has a clear plan, everyone plays better because they know their roles and they trust the leaders. This draft is the foundation for everything we want to achieve in the next few years. If we fail to get this right, we will be stuck in the middle of the pack for a long time. Nobody wants to see that happen after all the changes we have been through. We want to see a team that is tough and smart and ready to fight for every yard. By keeping our best assets away from our rivals, we are building a wall that protects our chances of success. This could be the year where everything finally turns around for the better in Washington. We have the draft picks and we have the leadership to make it happen. It is all about the direct consequences of who we pick and who we don't pick. We need to find guys who can help us win more games on a regular basis. That is the only thing that matters at the end of the day. Winning is the cure for everything, and it starts with the decisions made in the draft room this week. We are looking for impact players who can change the game in one play. Those are the guys who bring excitement back to the stadium and hope back to the fans. We deserve to have a team that competes at the highest level every single week of the season. This draft is our best chance to make that dream a reality for everyone who loves this team and believes in our success for the future. Let's look at what could happen if this all works out for us in the best possible way. Imagine we keep our pick and draft a superstar who becomes the face of the franchise for the next decade. He leads us to win after win, and we finally take control of the division again. The fans are cheering, and the atmosphere at the games is electric every single Sunday. We beat the Cowboys and the Eagles, and we show them that the Commanders are the new kings of the hill. This is the dream that keeps us all watching and hoping for the best every year. But we also have to look at the other side of the coin because things could go wrong very quickly. If we make a bad pick or let our rivals get the better of us, we will be right back at the bottom. It would be a nightmare to see a player we could have had leading another team to victory against us. That kind of failure is hard to recover from, and it hurts the morale of the entire city. The tension is very high right now because the margin for error is so thin in this league. One mistake can cost a coach his job or a team its season. We are standing at a crossroads, and the path we choose will define us for a long time. If this works, our manager will look like a genius, and we will be set for success. If it fails, we will be asking the same old questions about why we can't get it right. The pressure is on the front office to deliver a winning roster that we can all be proud of. Every pick is a gamble, and every trade is a risk that could go either way. We are all holding our breath to see what happens when we are finally on the clock. The stakes could not be any higher than they are right now for this team. We want to see bold moves that lead to victories and not just safe plays that keep us average. The difference between winning and losing is often just one or two key players. We need to find those players this week and bring them home to Washington. Our future depends on it, and we are all waiting to see what happens next during the big night. The main dilemma is simple because we have to decide if we trust this new plan to keep us away from our rivals. Our manager is taking a stand, and it shows a lot of pride in our team. We are not going to be a stepping stone for the rest of the division anymore. Be honest with yourself for a moment and tell me what you think. Would you trust a rookie or a trade-back scenario in this high-pressure situation? It is a tough call, but it is the one we have to make. We are very close to our goal of 500 subscribers on this channel, and we need your help to get there. Please hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the notifications so you never miss a beat. Leave a like on the video if you want to see the Commanders win the division this year. Your support means everything to us, and it helps us keep bringing you the best insider news every day. Let's show the league that our fans are the best and most loyal in the world. We will see you in the next one for more exciting updates soon.